client messaged me and said that she was scared that she was running behind, scared that her path was looking different to others, and worried that she was going in the wrong direction and she wasn't going to make it. I think there's so many points to that, but mostly it's a place that I have definitely been. And I think if you're on a creative path, you're going to go through periods like that. If you're just following a well-worn path and you're doing what everyone else is doing, there's no worry really. You can just follow the script and say the right words and do the right things and tick the boxes, and you'll get where everyone else got. But if you look at the way they're living and you decide that's not the life you want and you want something bigger and bolder and better and more suited to you, then you're probably going to have to forge your own path. When you forge your own path, it's going to look different to everyone else's because it's your path. And I think this is so much of what the creative journey is about. Whether you're a dancer or an artist or a singer or whatever type of creative you are, if you're going your own way, it should look different to everyone else's. So if you're sitting there feeling like you're running behind and feeling like your life isn't looking like how it should look, that's actually a great sign. That means that you're listening to yourself and you're building a life that you really love. In the short term, it might look like other people's choices are paying off because they're seeing results faster, but I think it's better to build a life that works for you longer term and doesn't need to come crashing down when you realize one day that actually none of it was what you wanted. It's better to be uncertain now and experiment with different things now than to get to 40 or 50 or 60 and look back at the life you've built and realize that at the very foundations of it, it was wrong. So if you're sitting there feeling anxious, like you're running behind, like you're not on the right track, like you're not sure if you're going to make it, then just know that you have taken the first step into building a life that's better for you and a life that's more sustainable for you. Sometimes when I get scared and feel this way, I decide to journal. And I think at that point, what's actually most important is to check in and make sure you are on generally the right track and like broadly you're heading in the right direction, rather than worrying about like the little decisions here and there. Most importantly, you just have to keep going. The myth of the overnight success is a myth for a reason. There's so many years of work that typically goes into someone finally looking like they're successful, and you might just be starting your path, so you just need to buckle up, keep going, make sure directionally you're heading the right way, and make sure you're enjoying the process, because if you're not enjoying what you're doing while you're doing it now, you're not going to enjoy it later either. If you are feeling scared and you are feeling behind and you are feeling a little bit uncertain, take that as your sign that maybe you are actually heading in the right direction. Maybe it's just that your life is going to look different to everyone else's, and maybe that's a very good thing. Then sit down, buckle up, keep going.